Have you ever wondered how logical operators work in Java? Well, today we're going to unravel that mystery. Logical operators, in essence, are the building blocks of any programming language, not just Java. They are used to connect two or more expressions, subsequently returning a boolean result, which is either true or false after the comparison. Imagine them as the glue that holds the logic of your code together. They decide which path your program should take based on the conditions you set. In the world of Java programming, logical operators are paramount. They are used in control statements, loops, and anywhere else a decision needs to be made. These operators are like the traffic signals of Java, directing the flow of your code. Without them, our programs would be a chaotic jumble of code, much like a city without traffic signals. Now that we know what logical operators are, let's dive deeper and understand how they work. Scene script. First up, we have the AND operator. Picture a scenario where you're baking a cake. You need both flour and sugar to make it. If either of these ingredients is missing, you can't bake your cake. This is the essence of the AND operator in Java, symbolized as AND, AMP, and AMP. The AND operator is a fundamental part of logical operations in Java. It's used when you need to check whether multiple conditions are all true. It's like a strict gatekeeper, only opening the gate if both conditions are met. Let's dive into some examples. Imagine we have two Boolean variables. Is flour available and is sugar available, representing whether we have flour and sugar. If we use the AND operator to check if both conditions are true, like this, is flour available and amp is sugar available, the result will only be true if both is flour available and is sugar available are true. If either one of them is false, the result will be false. Here's another way to look at it. Imagine you have a light switch with two controls, one for each bulb. The light will only be on when both switches are flipped on. If either switch is turned off, the light goes out. That's the AND operator for you. Keep in mind, the AND operator is all about inclusivity. It doesn't leave anyone behind. It's like a team player in a game where everyone has to contribute for the team to win. If a single player fails to perform, the entire team loses. In the world of Java, the AND operator is that team player. It insists that all conditions must be true for the entire expression to be true. Just remember, the AND operator is your go-to when you need to ensure multiple conditions are all fulfilled. It's a powerful tool in your Java toolkit, helping you create more complex and dynamic code. With the AND operator, both conditions must be met for the result to be true. Next on our list is the OR operator. This operator, represented as a double vertical bar or is one of the fundamental logical operators in Java. It's used in a variety of contexts, but primarily it helps us evaluate whether at least one of two conditions is true. Now let's break it down with an example. Imagine you're programming a smart home system. You want the lights to turn on if it's either past 6 in the evening or if the natural light intensity drops below a certain level. Here, you would use the OR operator. In Java, this condition would look something like this. If time and GT, 6 p.m. light intensity and LT minimum level. So what's happening here? The OR operator is checking both conditions. If either the time is past 6 p.m. or the light intensity is below the minimum level, or both, the entire expression will evaluate as true, and your smart lights will turn on. But what if neither condition is met? Let's say it's 2 in the afternoon and the natural light is bright enough. Well, in that case, the OR operator will return false, and the lights will remain off. Here's the crucial bit to remember. The OR operator in Java is an inclusive OR. This means it considers both conditions. It's not an either-or scenario where only one condition can be true. Both can be true, and the OR operator will still return true. And that's the beauty of the OR operator. It allows for flexibility in your conditions. It's like having a backup plan. If one condition doesn't work out, there's another one that might. In a nutshell, the OR operator is your friend when you want to check multiple conditions, and you're fine if just one of them turns out to be true. So, with the OR operator, as long as one condition is met, the result will be true. It's a powerful tool in your Java toolkit, enabling you to write more dynamic, responsive code that can handle various scenarios with ease. Last but not least, we have the NOT operator. Now you might be wondering, what's this NOT operator all about? The NOT operator, denoted as the exclamation mark, is the lone wolf of the logical operator family. It doesn't require two operands, unlike its siblings, and an OR. Instead, it performs its magic on a single boolean expression. Let's get a little bit technical here. The not operator in Java is a unary operator, meaning it works with just one operand. It's like the switch that turns your room light on and off. When you have a value of true, the not operator flips it to false. Conversely, if you have a false, it turns it into true. Imagine you have a boolean variable, is raining, which is currently set to true. If you apply the not operator to is raining, you'll get false. This is because the not operator inverts the value of the boolean expression. It's like saying it is not raining. But what if is raining is false? In that case, applying the not operator will return true. The operator is essentially saying it is not the case that it is not raining, which simplifies to it is raining. Here's a quick tip. Use the not operator when you want to reverse the outcome of a boolean expression. It's particularly useful in control structures where you want to execute a block of code only when a certain condition is not met. Always remember, the not operator is all about inversion. It flips the script, turning true into false, and false into true. It's like a mirror, reflecting the opposite of what it sees. So the next time you're working with Boolean expressions in Java and you need to flip the state of things, remember the not operator. It's your go-to tool for inversion, capable of turning your trues into falses and your falses into trues. The not operator flips the script, turning true into false and vice versa. Now you might ask, where do we apply these logical operators? Well, practical applications of logical operators in Java are vast and varied. They're like the hidden puppeteers behind a well-orchestrated program controlling the flow and determining the direction. Let's dive into a few examples. Logical operators are often used in conditional statements. These are the decision-making points in a program. Consider a situation where we want to check if a student has passed a course. We can do this by using the AND operator. The student needs to have attended at least 75% of the classes and scored more than 50% on the final exam. In Java, this condition would look something like, if attendance rate and GT equals 75 and amp final score and GT 50. The OR operator comes in handy when we have multiple conditions and satisfying any one of them is enough. Imagine a theme park ride with a height and age restriction. A person can ride if they are at least 16 years old or if they are taller than 120 centimeters. In Java, this would be if age and GT equals 16 height and GT 120. Now, let's not forget our friend, the not operator. It's like the rebellious one in the group, always contradicting the others. It's used to reverse a condition's truth value. For instance, if we want to check if a store is open, we could say, if store status equals closed. Here, if the store status is not closed, then the store is open. In addition to conditional statements, logical operators are also used in loops, another control flow structure. For instance, a while loop can run as long as multiple conditions are true, thanks to our trusty AND operator. As we can see, logical operators play a crucial role in controlling the flow of a program. They are the unsung heroes, silently working in the background, ensuring our code performs as expected. So, the next time you write a program, remember these operators. They might just be the missing piece in your programming puzzle. Let's wrap up what we've learned about logical operators in Java. We dove into the world of AND, OR, and NOT operators, each with their unique roles in our programming journey. The AND operator, our dependable ally, only returns true if both conditions are met, ensuring precision in our code. Next, we danced with the OR operator, a flexible friend that returns true as long as one of the conditions is satisfied, providing us with a wider range of possibilities. Finally, we met the NOT operator, the master of contradiction, flipping our true to false and vice versa, an invaluable tool for control and reversal in our code. From validating user inputs to controlling program flow, these logical operators are the pillars of decision-making in Java. They are the gatekeepers, the decision-makers, the very essence of conditional programming. Understanding logical operators in Java allows us to make more complex decisions in our code. Keep practicing, and you'll master these in no time.